It's the old guy Jack here. You knew that. This is the engine out of a DT175. Which is outside the door out there. And it's in pretty rough shape. It was missing a whole bunch of parts, and I've sourced a lot of them. And this has been sitting here waiting for me to put the cylinder back on. And this cylinder, you look down inside there, you can see there are some marks on it, but you can't feel them with your fingernails, so they're not very deep. And it's that way most of the way around, and most of it is on the bottom. The worst of it is down at the bottom. So I think we're going to be just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this brand new piston in. I just checked the rings. The rings have a gap of 12 goes in, 13 doesn't. So that's thousandths of an inch. So let me check the book and see what we got. So we've got 3 different bikes in this particular book. We're looking at the DT175 and top ring end gap installed. And then second ring end gap installed. They were both the same. They were at 12. And if we look at our numbers over here, 12 to 19 is proper. So I think we're in good shape. Okay, now we have that sorted out. And we're going to need to get the piston installed in here. To do that, I believe we should have a brand new bearing for that. But why does that look too big? I hope it's not. I hate thinking I have everything I need and then having to go back and order more. Well, it sticks out a little on each end. The main thing is, does it fit in here? Oh yeah. No sweat. We're good. So, we're going to oil this up a little bit. While we're here, we're going to squirt a little oil down here in the crank. And then we'll oil this up. Okay, we'll stick that in there. We'll grab our piston pin. Which is also brand new. Well, it doesn't want to be unwrapped. But we're going to unwrap it anyway. And now it's all slick with oil because I had oil all over my fingers. There. Brand new piston pin. All right. This way is the exhaust, this way. So we're going to find the arrow on this piston. We're going to make sure that our rings are properly oriented with the locating pins. We'll probably have to check that again. We're going to put this down. Oh, we should have put one of the clips in the other end first. So let's do that. I don't know if I had both clips. I was looking at this bag earlier. Yeah, there's two in there. And we're going to need probably a pair of needle nose. All right. The trick is to get this in there. Never was one of my favorite jobs. And usually it'll go sproing at least once before I get it in there. It's in there. Of course, the hardest part is going to be when I got to put this in when it's up here by the engine. So let's step back just a little bit. Let's put this, make sure we get the arrow pointing in the right direction. Grab the pin. And of course that don't want to go in. I fought this for several minutes and finally got it in. It's in! The piston's correct, but I'm sure the rings are all screwed up. Well, not screwed up, but they're not where they're supposed to be anymore. Yep, this one is way off. And this one, I gotta find that one. Okay. They're where they're supposed to be. Now, we need to really grease this or smooth this up here. Probably should put some grease on it. All right. Now, I hate this. Never goes as smooth as you would like. Once again, Arthur prevented me from doing this quickly like I see other people do. Arthur, of course, is arthritis. So I tried something a little bit different. I have a ring compressor for use on small engines,
I don't know.
and I thought I'd give that a try. That also was not successful. So in the end, I turned to a different method of getting things together. My last attempt was to take the piston off of the rod, then put the piston down in the cylinder, making sure that the rings were oriented correctly with the little pins in there, and that the piston was pointed in the right direction towards the exhaust port, and then put everything back together and put the piston pin in with the piston already in the cylinder. Probably not the best way to do it, but it worked for me.
Cylinder down. Bingo! That's not good.
The piston appears to be about 2 millimeters proud of the top of the cylinder.
I don't think that having that much sticking through there is going to work. Because, nope. It's going to be banging against the head. So it's the wrong piston, basically. I seem to have had that problem a number of times. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I did it again. I ordered this piston, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. Yeah, it was a year and a half ago. And I just looked back at the order, and it says it's for a DT175, which is what I've got. 74 through 82, which is what I've got. I got a 75. But this piston is not for my bike. As you saw in the last scene there, the piston stands proud, 2 to 3 millimeters over the cylinder. So that's not going to work. So I ordered another one. Anybody need one of these? I don't know what it's for. I guess maybe it's for an MX, or I'm not sure. Maybe it's for the older 175s. So anyway, I'll be waiting on a new one. I just started working on this. It's been in limbo since last year. Probably June of last year was the last time I worked on it. I've been gathering parts for this thing. I bought basically a roller with a engine on the side, and been building up, fenders and air boxes and all kinds of stuff. To get it whole, I've got a carburetor, an oil pump. Most of the things I need, I have. I still have to, I had to buy the seat. I bought a different tank. The one I had was in pretty sad shape. And I saw one come up fairly cheap on eBay, so I bought it. And what else? There's just 100,000 things that I bought. Anyway, so we will see you in the next one. I'll be back working on one of my other two or three projects that I got in my garage, which is the little moped, the J.C. Penney moped. The reason I wasn't working on that today was because actually I was working on it. I was repainting a tank I bought because the tank was red and the bike is yellow. So I was repainting it, and I had it hanging from a piece of wire like I do with all the parts that I paint. And I got the second coat on, just done, turned around, and I must have bumped it with my shoulder, and that was enough to unravel the wire, and the tank fell down on the garage floor, which is not real clean. Picked up some debris and some scrapes in the paint, so on. So the choice is to either take all the paint off and start over again, or wait until it sets up to the point where I can sand it and then sand it smooth on that one side that got damaged and start over again there. So we'll see what I do. Not sure. I did get the part today for my AT3. I had ordered a coil for it, and it took a while, but I got it. And I need parts. What do I need for the G4TR Kawasaki? I forgot now, but I need something for that I was waiting for. So I'll see you in a week or so. Take care. This is the old guy signing out.